Hi guys, my name is Lainey and I want to first apologize that I'm in my PJs and in my bed attire getting ready for bed. It's 2 a.m. my time and I gotta be a little quiet because the rest of the house is sleeping. So I want to warn you straight off. Again, my name is Lainey and welcome to my channel. This is a new channel. I'm going to base this channel off of quantum physics, quantum reality, manifestation, law of attraction, things that people are having a hard time making work for them. A little backstory on me. I will give you a little bit more, but first off, I was in a very deep depression. I watched motivational videos every day. I just constantly researched and researched and researched. I've been researching for the past 13 years, writing my own research papers, getting peer reviews from college from other students, but they were never scientifically published because they were peer reviewed by undergrad students. So I want to start off this channel by thanking you for being here. This is only a channel introduction, so it's only going to state the things that the channel will be about. So if I want to apologize because I do have flashcards. I tend to kind of go off topic and go a bunch of different places when I'm excited to talk about a bunch of different things. So I'll be using flashcards for the first several videos until I can kind of get used to staying on topic and having a main topic for the video. But since it's an introduction, it's going to be kind of all over the place, so I wanted flashcards. So hello everyone, my name is Lainey and I've decided to film on YouTube after contemplating doing this for years. I have turn myself down due to insecurities. You're not pretty enough to be on YouTube, especially not tonight in my PJs with my hair a mess and everything else. But you know, I am very honored if you're here watching and can only suggest that if you're interested in these topics that I'm talking about and that I had mentioned, making manifestation working for you, I suggest that you subscribe and become a member. So there is no member cost. I just say subscribing means that you're my member because we are team members, and that's kind of how I relate it. So I give benefits to my subscribers. You'll get treats from me. You'll be the people who get answers to your comments. You'll have access to my email and my second phone number eventually once the audience builds, where you can text or call me if you're having a crisis or you feel, you just really need that inspirational talk or to get you out of that rut, because I've been there. I have seen so many transformations take place that I just want to be here and share my knowledge and watch transformations take place. Eventually, I plan to have testimonials on these YouTube videos because I know that so many transformations will take place because I've done this in, excuse me, in real life through life coaching and recovery coaching. So, to continue, I can only suggest that you click on the subscribe button as well as hitting the bell icon to receive notifications of all current and future videos. That way you won't miss any topics or any relevant information that you're trying to succeed at. This channel will contain a lot of information of the quantum world, esoteric world, whatever you want to call it. And of course there's going to be peer-reviewed science. A lot of peer-reviewed science. I'm big on science. I'm big on proving theories. So I want to explain to you why things are proven, why they work, and how they can work for you in easy to understand terms rather than, neuroscientists trying to explain synapses and things like that, which my background, I understand that stuff, but most people don't. Most general people don't. So, peer-reviewed science, if you didn't know, is as close to proof of anything that we can can speak of scientifically coming up with a theory. It is essentially something that basically, let's give an example. If a psychologist and his psychologist is a scientist that studies the mind, if him and his colleagues decide to do an 8-year research study on anything mind related, placebo effect, whatever you want to call it, then after that 8 years, they publish their findings, and the findings get sent to a peer review committee where there's some who will try to disprove the theory if it's not something that they believe is true, and then there's others that will try to prove the theory, reprove the theory. This can take a while. Peer review can take a while, and it can be quicker sometimes. So peer-reviewed science is one of the most reliable sources of scientific information that we have nowadays. And if the people that disagree cannot disprove the theory, then they consider their stance as, well, we can't disprove the theory, so we, I guess, have to agree with it. After something is published, especially if it's published in the Nature magazine, which is one of the high-end, peer-reviewed, huge science magazines. If you haven't heard of it, it's a great magazine to kind of look at, browse through, and see the different things going on in the world with the advancement in science these days. Just gonna move this just a little bit. Okay. That the science is at the very least 98% accurate. There's always room for error. Just like if you took a statistics class, you understand that there's always that room for error. I forget what it's called. It's statistics is literally for research studies like this, especially going to your PhD. So, what is that room for error called? It's like it's not the Z-score. There's always a small room for error in scientific studies and theories and things like that in statistics. So, a little bit about me. I told you my name is Lainey, so who the heck is Lainey? A little bit about myself. I myself, throughout my college career, have conducted research through many areas of the mind, consciousness, the mind-body connection, etc. Anything quantum related, I've been there, I've done that. Although my work has been peer-reviewed, it's only been peer-reviewed by undergraduate students, and was not scientifically documented due to being current students and not actual scientists or professionals in the field yet. Although I am planning to get that PhD, so soon we'll have that going. So I have done extensive research for about 13 years in the field of quantum physics while discovering consciousness and manifestation and creating our own reality. I also have 5 children. Yes, 5. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I love being a mom, and even during the most stressful of times, I still love being a mom. I attended New England College as a pre-medical student, hoping to go to Dartmouth and get my MD. That was my original dream at a young age, as well as attending Southern New Hampshire University, also known as SNU. They're like an online type thing now. And I was focusing on my mental health counseling clinical license, as I felt I eventually wanted to be a psychologist. I left Southern New Hampshire University, or SNU, to continue my studies with an online regionally accredited school called Ashford University. Lainey, why would you switch to an online school called Ashford that has a very low graduation rate? Yeah, they have a low graduation rate. But as a busy mother, I needed flexible hours, and although Dartmouth is my ultimate dream, I plan to continue Ashford University until I get my first PhD through them so I can conduct the studies that I want and publish the studies that I want. And then hopefully go to Dartmouth or Quantum University, which is where some of my favorite scientists teach at. After achieving my first PhD, I'm looking to start my professional research because I'll have the PhD behind my name. Although through my schooling, I have many years of schooling and my knowledge is extensive, my research is extensive, so I feel it should be published, but you know, having that PhD at the end of your name does mean something, so I am aiming for that and going for that. However, no one really wants to take you seriously unless you have that, or MD, or PA, or, you know, any kind of thing that makes you eligible to write research reports. If you're a practitioner as well, or a nurse practitioner, or a physician assistant, a pharmacist, all those things, you can post research studies because you have a medical degree. I'm sorry, a doctorate degree. So I do not have much of a life outside of being a mother, full-time working, coaching. I do life coaching as well as recovery coaching. I volunteered my time doing that, and then it turned into a paid job, as well as constant research and writing. I am always researching this stuff. I am always writing. I love reading. I love writing, and the more I can learn about the quantum field, the better. I don't think you can ever learn enough. I think there's constantly new information coming out, and I'm always on top of it. I'm probably, due to my advanced research sources that I do have, I do believe I'm one of the very few people that get information pretty quickly. I've discovered so much information that it would be wrong of me to not share my knowledge and personal experience with my audience, which I am hoping to create an audience on YouTube, and give away this knowledge for free, because the most important thing to me is that I believe my purpose is to help people. And because I remember where I was, where I couldn't get up out of bed, I couldn't, you know, take care of my kids, I was in such a depression, and I felt that there was no escape, there was no way out, I was so hopeless. I'm here to tell you, you can change it. You just have to believe me when I say that you can change it. My members, again, you'll get special perks. You'll make comments about videos you want to see, topics. I will definitely look at those and say, okay, this is a great idea. Even if it's a topic that nobody else wants to watch, I'll still do it for you. If you have a comment and it's a question, if you're a subscriber, I'll reply to you. If you're a subscriber, again, I call you my members, my team members, because we are a team in this. We are going to work as a team to build you up and to get you to where you want to be and manifest and create the life you want. So again, I don't feel it's right that I have information that I probably shouldn't have, because it seems like it's the rich that have this information, and as I practice, things become so much clearer to me, and how they achieve the things they did. If you just listen to them sometimes, if you listen to, you know, Eminem's rap songs, or you listen to some, it's not in a lot of country I've noticed, but if you listen to some pop music, you know, you can do anything you set your mind to. They always say that. We are not held back by the limitations of our environments. We are held back by the limitations of the beliefs about ourselves. And that is how society controls us. Alright, so As a researcher myself, a motivational speaker, and a life coach, I feel my purpose is to encourage my audience that they can and will indeed manifest and create their own reality in which they want to achieve. You will get there. We will get there together. You'll get my secondary phone number as a subscriber and member. I like to text more than I like to take phone calls, so texting is better. Also, you get my email that goes directly to my phone, so I'll set that up as well. But again, that's once the audience has been built. So if you can share my videos, I'd appreciate it. So if you're here, then you've probably saw or heard of the movie The Secret, or even the book, where you've heard about the law of attraction. I hear so many motivational speakers, educators, and other life coaches state that the law of attraction, as shown on The Secret, the movie, is missing vital information. However, I'm going to disagree with that. We're going to talk about this in a later video because, again, it's bedtime for my family, and this is just an introduction to my channel. So I can't give you guys too much on this introduction because I don't want to jump all over the place. I want to keep it topic by topic so that you can gain as much information as you need. But I disagree with the missing information. I've seen the movies and read the book so many times that I can literally say word for word what they're about to say. In these videos on my channel, I'll explain my perception of the way I think the information is all there. I'll explain to you the different words that were used. You know, there's like new books coming out where, oh, the law of attraction was missing the first law, and the first law is the law of vibration. Okay, so they didn't say the law of vibration, but they said something else. I'm going to dig into that with you guys, don't you worry. You're going to watch The Secret again, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. And we will also talk about, in my next video, God, or a creator, or higher power. And that'll be the real first video, and this will be what science is now saying. So if you're not religious, do not be scared. This is not about the man sitting up in heaven judging everyone. This is about what science has to say about God in the most recent days. The year is 2020, and there is relevant new information in regards to some sort of God, some sort of higher power, some sort of creator. They don't really know what it is, and I don't think they'll ever know what it is. But there's some pretty cool stuff that I want to share with you guys, so that'll be the next video. There will be many topics on manifestation, many topics. Many topics on manifestation, including the course. I'm also going to be doing live courses so that people can get their questions answered. It could be through Facebook, Skype, Zoom, or if YouTube does live, I'll do YouTube, possibly. So other than that, if you miss these and cannot attend the live seminars, they're not of any cost to you. Again, my knowledge is free for you. I want you to understand that this is, again, there may be ads in the future if I decide to quit my full-time job and make this full-time, if the audience grows to the need of that, because I do feel like this is my purpose. But at this point, there's no ads, and if there is going to be ads in the future, I apologize, but it's going to be the only monetary way, and I don't believe in charging people. So then, of course, there will be the playlist for people who missed the course, and it'll be the course without me being able to reply to your comments, unfortunately. So if you missed the live seminars, which I'll do a few of them, there will probably be about 10 training courses, and I'll do about 3 separate sessions so that times can kind of fit people's schedules. And that'll be, you know, in the future. We're looking like in December or so. In the summer, not December. I don't know why it sounded like December. So it is February 29th, 2020. Actually, technically it's March 1st, 2020, because it's in the morning. So look out, late spring, early summer, we'll have that stuff going, as long as my audience can build and you guys can share my videos. I'd really appreciate it. Then of course, throughout the playlists, you want to make sure when you're doing the playlists that I create after the courses are made, if you miss them, have a notebook with all my videos is my biggest suggestion. Always carry a notebook. That was the biggest thing that I learned. And especially bring a notebook to the course playlist. So there will be 10 videos for the courses. So 3 live courses with 10 course sessions, different times. You'll have to stick with your time once you pick it. That's just the way it goes with the bookings. And then from there, you'll just want to, like, if you miss it, again, you just want to go in order. It'll say, you know, course level number 1, tape 1, or video 1, or whatever the case may be. You just really want to make sure that you're sticking to the actual order of the course, because it's really important that you do things in a specific order and that you learn things in a specific order to make this work for you. And also then, of course, there's a book in the making per my clients in the past, their previous requests. This will be revealed later. I've been told by many people, you need to make a book, you need to share this knowledge. It isn't right that you have all this knowledge and nobody knows about it. You've changed my life. When people told me that I changed their life, I realized I had to get on this YouTube stuff, because there's a lot of misinformation, but then there's a lot of really good information, and then there's a lot of really good information that is hard to understand because it's scientific based. So I'm going to dumb things down. I'm not saying you're dumb. Let's put it this way. I'm going to speak in human tongue to you, not medical degree tongue or scientific degree tongue. We're going to break science down into normal human language where you'll be able to understand things. And if you still don't understand things, I'm here for you. You can always reach out to me. I will always respond. Again, I'm hoping that this becomes a full-time thing for me. So if you can share this video, I would appreciate it. If not, I understand. But if you could subscribe and like this video and hit the bell, that would be great. I really want to be a team member of yours, and I hope you become a team member of mine, because I have so much to share with you. Okay. So this concludes the channel introduction, and I'd like to ask you if you think you'd be interested in learning more from these topics and many more, as we'll make videos as ideas made by followers, members as I call them, or subscribers as most people on YouTube call them. So please hit subscribe and the bell. Also, you don't this way, if you hit the bell, you don't miss any knowledge that could actually change your life. You know, hearing things at the right moment when you're ready to receive it. My dad told me things thousands of times as I was growing up, but it took the right person saying it at the exact right moment for me to actually understand and say, oh, light bulb, I get it. So that's where I kind of want you guys to focus. And again, if you have any things that I didn't bring up in the topics. Of course, there's going to be so much more coming than what I mentioned, but those are like the main topics I really want to focus on. So if you can bring up topics that you really want discussed, we can go over that stuff too, because I'm telling you, if I don't know something, I will research it until the day I die. Like, I will get as much info from peer-reviewed sources, reliable sources. I know how to do all the correct, searching, that make sure that the evidence is there. So if you enjoyed my channel introduction, I know it's just a channel introduction, but if you could give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And once you're a subscriber, you're considered a member. You're my team member. I'm your team member. There's no cost ever. No cost ever. Again, ads in the future, maybe, but no cost ever to be on my channel. Comment below if there's something in particular you'd like to ask or anything like that. And I just want to thank you all so much for tuning into this intro for my channel, and I cannot wait to start this journey with you all. I am absolutely thrilled. Again, I apologize that I have to start off using flashcards because my mind just kind of jumps from place to place, and it's kind of annoying, and I just want to stay on topic with you guys. So hopefully the video stayed on topic enough for you. Again, I apologize about my appearance. I'm in my PJs. I'm trying to be a little quiet. But I do appreciate you coming and checking me out, and I really hope this channel builds so that I can dedicate more of my time to it, more of my energy to it, and we'll get there. We're going to have a lot of really, really fun times, and possibly even seminars eventually where we all get to meet each other, and that would be pretty incredible. But again, this is just a channel introduction. I'm not going to jump too far ahead in the future. I do have big hopes for this channel. So if you could share my video and let people know what's coming, there's a lot of great information out there that you can create, you can manifest. And I've been in that depressive hole. I've been there, I've been there so many times. And to the point where, like, I didn't think I was going to survive it. I didn't think I was going to live another day. So if you felt like that, or maybe you felt differently but not that bad, where you didn't think of harming yourself ever, or whatever the situation may be, we've all felt that low point in our life sometimes, and we feel in a rut and we feel like we can't get out. But I'm telling you, we're team members. You're my members, I'm your member, and we're gonna get through this together. We're all a team. So I promise you, I'm here for you all the way, no matter how many subscribers end up on this channel. I'll always appreciate you, and I'll always do my best to respond. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the next video. It's going to be kind of interesting what people have to say. Have a great night.